Make sure that if you would like any of the Pokemon in the spring cleaning shiny giveaway, that you reserve those Pokemon in the Pretty Pink Penthouse Discord. All you have to do is go into the the spring cleaning shiny giveaway and reserve those Pokemon in the channel. Make sure to check out the catalog of Pokemon in the link provided in that specific Discord channel in order to reserve the Pokemon that you would like to take home in either Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or in Pokemon Legends ZA. Thank you.
It's me, Pretty Pink Pawnee.
Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to play a little bit of Pokopia. I had to go and reset my router. I don't know exactly what was wrong with it, but that did fix some of my problems. However, also I think like I have AT&T, and I think that they have like a little bit of an armor on that prevented me from actually updating some of the stuff that I use. So, for example, the Sapphire bot that I used in the Discord server, which updates y'all, I needed to reset my Twitch sign on to that specific bot. That way I could, it can update when I go live. And since I wasn't able to do that because I could not access that website, I had to go and reset my router to see if that was the issue, because I was having that issue with another website I was trying to use earlier. It was very frustrating. Anyway, we're going to get into a little bit of Pokopia. I hope that you're having a great day. Happy Friday, everyone. Yeah. What are y'all up to? Shout out to the icons of the stream. The icons of the stream are none other than... Do we have icons? We have Farmboy underscore 54. For sure, for sure. Moss Green City, icon of the day. Who else? Do we have a third icon of the day? Well, it looks like we might have a third icon of the day. No, we have Majestic Milotic. Get into it, aka the annual. Hey, you all. Let's get into the Pokopia of it all. Last time y'all saw me, I think, was when we were doing the Pokemon Shiny Hunt Bingo, which was so fun. Shout out to Damsel. I had a great time with that. Honestly, it was great, but I am glad that we're getting back to a regular schedule. I want to get back to a regular schedule, period. Because, like, you know, I've been playing so much Pokopia, we've been doing so many things, and, like, it's been great, but it's also been, like, a little bit of, like, how do I say this? It's been great, but I'm glad that we're getting back to I'm glad to be getting back to a regular schedule, because there's a lot of things that I have planned. You know, I think recently I've been saying outwardly to people this, and I've also said it on stream, that I've been dealing with a little bit of burnout. And yeah, I would say to a certain extent that's true. I have been dealing with some burnout, and I'm trying to overcome that, you know, and I don't think that there's any level of self-talk that I can do to overcome that. It's more of like a, you know, finding that fuel and that inspiration, and I think I'm finding it, but it's taking me a moment. You know what I mean? I'm finding it. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. I'm trying, Fairy Gay. I'm trying, Fairy. I'm trying. So here we are. Oh, you missed it. Yesterday, I got freaking Clefable in this fucking game, y'all. Clefable! Y'all, it's literally Meringue. It's literally Meringue from Pokemon Legends ZA, the icon that you are. Meringue for my Pokemon Legends ZA streams. Girl, hey girl. My home's getting nicer and nicer these days. And meanwhile, she lives in a patch of grass. Get into it, girl. Anyways, let me stop yelling. I do have a fossil that I want to go put down in the museum before I get started on anything else. I definitely want to do some things. There's a few things, you know, like this area over here is kind of a hot mess. I definitely want to work on that, but I really don't feel like doing that today. What I actually wanted to do is go collect materials and start working a little bit on the not yelling. Oh, here's some of the fossil Pokemon. If you didn't see them, I do have some fossil Pokemon in my museum. Right now we have Bastiodon. I know that Tyrantrum is living out here somewhere. You can also see Cranidos and Rampardos are out here. I also have Amora. I'm working on Aurorus, who I have the tail for right now. Here's the Tundra fossil for Aurorus. Oh, she's so tea. I honestly didn't even know that all these fossils were in this game until I was watching Jahara Jade's clips. on, I think it was YouTube. Like I was watching her clips on YouTube and she was like freaking out because she has Auroras on there. Apparently Auroras is her favorite Pokemon. I don't watch a lot of her streams, but I've been seeing a lot of her clips pop up on my TikTok and also on my YouTube shorts whenever I watch that. So I was like, okay, period. Like, if that's your fantasy, like I'm living for it. It's always funny watching people like respond to like especially when the game was new, when Pokopia was new. It's always fun watching people like respond to the Pokemon that come out. I would love to do a Cloud Island and kind of restart with all the same like with all the access to things that I have now. So like, but I also like I kind of want to make a Utopia, a Pokemon Utopia, which is what I think Pokopia is made, which I think is the reason that they named it Pokopia. I would love to see it like start. I would love to see a development of my Pokopia with within like the main game save, you know what I mean? Because I really would love to do like a Cloud Island maybe at some point with other people. I don't know who I would do it with. I know like Milotic would be down for sure. I don't know. Would any of y'all want to do like a Cloud Island that we just work on every now and then? I know it's like a limit of 4 people, but like I know some of y'all are like really into it. Like Farm Boy, exactly. I know Farm Boy would really be into it, and like we could just do like little projects on there and then work on it, and then it'll be over. You know what I mean? Or like it would kind of be like a Minecraft. It would be kind of be like a Minecraft server kind of moment where it's like we would have to we have a specific agenda. You know what I mean? We work on that, I farm it for content, and then we move on with our lives. Which would be so fun. So I will definitely let y'all know if I ever get like ready to start to continue planning something like that. Right now, that's not really in the cards, but you never know. You never know. I am not prepared or ready to continue working on this. Right now, we're in the middle of production of this whole little apartment complex. I'm still working on the 4th floor. Pokemon are moving in, Pokemon are moving out, and I have a lovely, lovely long list of Pokemon that I want to move in different areas, and I'm actually going to need to organize that list really soon. I do want to remind you, I know I literally said it right before I popped up on the stream with you, but if you want to take any more Pokemon from the giveaway, you need to go into the Discord server, and you need to go and request those Pokemon. There is a active catalog of all those Pokemon in that I have in a spreadsheet on Google Sheets, and all you have to do is go check the Google Sheets and it'll give you all the information you need, as well as checking to make sure all of the information in the main post that I made in there is like you read all of that too. It's not complicated. Basically, all you have to do is reserve a Pokemon, and then I confirm or deny whether or not I'm going to give it to you, which is more than likely going to be a yes, unless somebody else has reserved it. For example, I think it was so. For example, let's say V, our lovely subscriber, Sunburrown, aka V, wanted a, I don't know, let's say I was giving out a Gimme Ghoul, and V wanted the Gimme Ghoul, so V requests the Gimme Ghoul on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, Milotic decides, Majestic Milotic, another one of our mods, decides that he also wants the Gimme Ghoul, and he requests it on Thursday, right? So I confirm the request from V, even if I don't take the Pokemon from V, I still confirm the request from V. Then I'm not when Milotic asks for it, I'm not going to confirm that request. I'm going to tell him, well, maybe you should check out another Pokemon. Also, right now I'm getting a call, so give me like 2 seconds. Oh my god. Yeah, I was communicating with my mom about the internet because I was telling her like that some of my websites are like blocked and that's really inconveniencing me. And so we were talking about that. You know what I did actually build out here yesterday though? I was on here yesterday. I didn't play very much yesterday for the first time since I purchased the game. Shout out to Farm Boy and Paradise for helping me purchase this game, but since I purchased the game, I didn't play a lot. Like yesterday was like the first time I didn't play a lot. But I built this like little log house for Dartrix and Decidui, and they live in here, and they seem to like it. I haven't actually like confirmed or denied with them whether or not they truly like it, but I do have them posted up in here, and I think it's cute. It's not everything. I really wanted the roof to be green, but I couldn't get the roof to be green. And I think eventually I do want Rowlet to live out here, but I might like build another hut or something. Like I would rather there be multiple homes out here and they all kind of exist in these separate homes than they all all of them having to live in this little fuck ass hut. But all of them like the dark areas, and so I figured that they would be good Pokemon to live in the ridges. Because there's like an active farm area out here that I've continued to develop on, because I added a third terrace, which I said I was gonna do. You know, and that's what I said previously. Like I like to manifest a lot of stuff. I'm yapping, I know, but I like to manifest a lot of stuff. You know, I actively, like I've told y'all before, like I have a lot of plans. When I want to make a plan happen, I make a plan happen. But first things first, we have to talk about it. I have to focus, and I have to set an intention for me to actually get some of that stuff done, or else I'm not going to be able to do it. And it's just what it is. Like, so I've done that. And so that was one of those things where I said, you know what I mean? Like I was going to develop a little bit more of this. I'm sorry, I'm testing out my VTuber right now. I need to change some of those settings because it was killing me, because some like that bitch's mouth do not be opening all the time, and that gets on my nerves. I said that I was going to build on the terrace. I told y'all that during a stream that I'm not going to be posting as a VOD, but I'm likely going to post this as a VOD because I do want to get some things done in this particular stream that I do want to post as a VOD. So, yeah. Okay, so my mom is at the store right now, so she was texting me because I sent her a list of things that I wanted, and so she was like, she's gonna get that for me. But she was just checking my handwriting for something. But that also means, you know, because like Lotad is dislocated from that, and I don't think that I want Lotad to be like a consistent like Pokemon who consistently lives out here, but we're not there yet. But Lotad lives in the veggie field right now because Lotad's house was in the pond that was above their house over here, but I removed that pond so I could build this house, which I really like. I also love building a little hut, like if you notice, because like when I was showing y'all Poliwhirl and Poliwag's house, they like this area, they like their houses. Dartrix, Decidueye, and Rowlet like dark houses. They like to live in a dark space, so that's why there's no lights in here, is because I don't want them to be bothered by the light. But when I was showing you Poliwhirl, Poliwag's house, and also Poliwag lives with Politoed. Okay, so I'll just show you. I really love to do like a house that's on like a cliff side, like it's facing like a cliff wall, a little bit of a rock wall moment, like a little bit of a natural fibers, like there's a little bit of dirt, a little bit of grime, a little bit of crud on the floor. Like I want it to feel like we're living, like we're Pokemon, we're animals, we're roughing it, we're rebuilding civilization without the people, and we're making it look good while we do it. Clock that. Like that's right.
Slay! Slay!
Hi V. And so what I was saying is like, I built the house for this is Poliwhirl and Poliwrath's house, right? They live in here. They have the humidifier, which they love. It's mostly inspired. It's very much inspired by the fighting dojo in this game, because the fighting dojo, like a lot of other parts of the game, is like run down. But I wanted to develop some kind of like space that mimicked that specifically for Poliwrath, since you can find Poliwag in a lot of the Kanto region, but especially in the Safari Zone is one of the great places to find Poliwag, especially considering that that's where you get surf at, right? And we have Politoad up here. Politoad and Poliwag live up here. And see, they also have the little like rock. Poliwag loves this fucking house. Look at her. Look there. She says, "Hey there, Ditto. Great weather today, isn't it? How's your comfort level?"
My comfort level is definitely great.
And they like and they said they want lots of water. I want something. A toy with lots of water. I don't know what toy that would be. Isn't this a toy? And so like they also have like a natural walk vibe kind of going off of here. Like, yeah, I did add some like not more natural like what is this like lava blocks back here, and I did add some of this like moss back to the back, especially for Politoad's area, but like I really wanted it to be like, oh, this is like natural dirt, you know what I mean? She has a whole waterfall to play with. Yes. Also, I think that this item specifically is also right here. It's just not close enough to her room, which is fine. Like, I can move that. You know what I mean? It's just, it makes more sense to be down here if she's gonna be anyway. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, is this considered a toy? It is. Yeah, but Poliwag and Politoad love this little area. Maybe not as much as they fucking could, but anyway. Mind you, you already had a set of cleaning supplies. What I might do is take this cleaning supplies and put it back down there, and then go get her like a bath set. Because I know that there's a bath set. I just don't know if I have a recipe for that. You know what I have a taste for right now, since I'm yapping? I was eating some Chick-fil-A yesterday, and I had a spicy sandwich, and I don't endorse any of Chick-fil-A's beliefs, trust. But bitch, I'm still gonna eat there, no shade. And I want, like, they have Polynesian sauce, and I really fucking love their Polynesian sauce, no shade. And I want some. It's like a little bath set. I know I might have some of that. I might have one of those in my actual like inventory. I know Ditto loves her fucking, or no, not Ditto. I know Poliwrath and Poliwhirl and Poliwag, they all like their houses, but like she asked me for a toy. I want to give her the toy that's going to be most appropriate for her living space, not like just a random piece of shit. I do go to Chick-fil-A sparingly, but also like, you know, a big part of the reason that I eat, most of the time when I even go, it's like just the sauce and nothing else. No, like I would eat it if I had the sauce. I would eat it with some chicken or something, or like a fry. But like, I'm sorry, Gulpin, I just don't give a fuck, girl. But like, the sauce is the best part to me. You get to go home early. Get into it, V. Bam, bam, ba-da-da. Let's see if I find the item I'm looking for. It's like the bath set or a cleaning supply, something like that. I don't remember what it is. Do I have it like... They should just let you like have like an inventory of bullshit. Like instead of having to take pictures, they should have just like let us have a catalog of all the items, and if we want to print it, we just can, but it costs money or it costs whatever. Like that would be so much more easy than having to do all the stuff that we have to do just to get new items. Hello? Also, I really want a lum tree. I need lum trees because I have every color of paint and I think I don't have any Pekka trees and I don't have any lum trees and it's killing me. Nobody's selling over here. Who's selling over here? Is it Zorua? It is Zorua. Hey, girl. Oh, and she's running and jumping trying to get over here. Well, good thing I don't care. Bye. You like Crunchy Krispies? Popeyes is really good. I do prefer Popeyes. This item, bath time set. I want it. I want it right. Wow, oh my God, Happini getting ghetto with it. Here, girl, you can have this Team Rocket hanging. I think I have a recipe for that. I have them if you want a picture. Sure. Do you have the lum? You have the lum tree. I want a Pekka tree too. I have at least one of every other tree, but I want the Pekka tree and I want a lum tree. And I was gonna go to the, you know, like, I don't know if y'all saw, but I've seen on TikTok that there's like a developers island or whatever. I just haven't gone over there and like taken pictures. I don't want to like take inspiration from that. I just want the pictures of the items. You know what I mean? Oh, hey girl, Piplup, hey girl. Piplup, I never see you. Diva. Girl, you're in luck. I don't have any sweet items on me. I don't think that the tomato is sweet. I posted the graphics to help along with people who are playing Pokopia in the Discord server, actually. I think it's in the Pokemon channel. Let me look at all these item flavors. I also pinned it. I also have other things pinned too, like some of the donut recipes in ZA. I also have some backgrounds, some phone backgrounds from Pokemon if you would like to see those in the Pokemon server if you want to go check the pinned. It says that tomato is sour, which makes sense. Sweet Foods is the bean and the... Okay, girl, here's your... Here, girl, here, girl. Girl, here. Look, girl. Now eat your bean. Not you having a 2003 Honda Civic. Get into it. Me also driving a Honda from the early 2000s. Not too much. Without telling you what car it is. Hello?
So don't pull on my hand, boy. You ain't my man, boy. I'm just trying to dance, boy, and move my lump, my lump, my lump, my lump, my lump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump. These humps they got you. She's got me spending, oh, spending all your money on me and spending time on me.
She's got me spinning. Get into it. Leave a 1 in the chat if you shook your ass a little bit. My dream car is the Camaro for only one reason. And what is that reason, V? Milo just started shaking his ass and then he farted a little bit. Yeah, so like I was telling y'all about this area, I don't really fucking want to work on this area today. You know what I actually truthfully want to do? Because this area is great. You know what I actually want to do? I saw a TikTok. There's an item in that ship that I want. Hold on. Bitch, and when I say everything reminds me of Evangelion, I mean everything reminds me of Evangelion. By the way. This item, not that, hello? This item, the recipe for the ship's wheel. I never watched the Evangelion, like the updated Evangelion movies. We should watch those. It could be like when we were watching the Madoka movies. I also never followed up on the last Madoka movie. Like I never watched the most recent one. I know that they're gonna be allegedly they're gonna be releasing the next one soon, but girl, we're not there yet. Oh, you're saying Bumblebee was the Camaro. I see. The vivid flashbacks that song gave me. I was like a child when that song was out, and I was listening to that every day. The robots from Beyblade. I guess so. I mean, I don't even know what Beyblade is. Is Beyblade like Bakugan? Is it like Pokemon? Is it like Yu-Gi-Oh? Help, anyway. You know what? Did I fill this in? I know I got those flowers. I filled this in last one of my recent streams too. It's like chaotic. Okay, actually what I want to do is I want to go to the Skylands. So let's just force our way over to the Skylands for whatever we were doing. I'm holding items currently, but I don't know what I actually was holding these items for. It looks like I'm holding items specifically because I was building that dock house, but I dropped a lot of my shit. But anyway, let's go over to the... just so that I can focus on the tasks that I want to focus on instead of like yapping your ears off with all the shit that I have to say. Like, why don't we just go over to the fucking Skylands and do what we gotta do? Hello? What is all this trash garbage? I'm gonna come back for this. Actually, you know, I'm gonna take this with me. Thank you. Thank you. Period. Have you ever watched Magia Record? I was, but I stopped when Crunchyroll died. R.I.P. R.I.P. My mom actually loved the Black Eyed Peas, and when I ended up buying Fergie's album as a kid. Yes, I love the Black Eyed Peas. My brother liked the Black Eyed Peas as a kid, and the Black Eyed Peas, you know, like my parents were young enough, and they're of the generation where like they liked a lot of like popular rap at the time, and Black Eyed Peas was one of those groups where it was like they were rap but they were also popular, like, and so it became like pop music, but it was never really pop music. And so you know, like artists like Ludacris, Black Eyed Peas, what is it, Andre 3000, like artists and groups like that were really influential, and obviously others, you know, like, but like popular rap and popular R&B radio really did form my childhood up until I was like a young teenager, I would say. And then after that is when I kind of started veering out into other genres of music more specifically. But what actually got me into pop music specifically, if I was going to pick any particular artist, I would say it would be Gwen Stefani and Fergie. And it's because of their proximity to popular Black culture, specifically the Love Angel Music Baby era, and also the era going into Gwen Stefani's what is that, The Sweet Escape, like that time period for Gwen Stefani. Like she was in pretty close proximity to the Black community, even though, like, and like, you know what I mean, like she wasn't necessarily always making music specifically for Black people, but it was like, girl, we were listening. Hello. And same with Fergie, and so I love me a little piece of Fergie. But also, I've always loved Fergie. That was one of the first albums that I owned on my own, that was purchased for me. Although that was not the first album that I particularly purchased, but it was one of the first, like her first album. And I've talked about this like not too long ago, because I started singing a Black Eyed Peas song on stream, and then nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. But anyway, I'm here in this area specifically because I want to actually work on developing some more living spaces for Pokemon. So there are Pokemon that live in this area. A lot of them are going to move out because they don't actually make sense to be here, and some of them do make sense to be here, and they will continue to live here. God bless. Hello? Ma'am?
Hey, Ditto, old putty. I finally got it. I've designed this sick building.
A Pokeball house kit. Finally.
Come on, let's build this one here. Not to worry, bud. I'll help you out.
Tinka Tinka.
Oh, this is the best. I can't wait to get to work.
We can literally build that like right here. Not that I actually truthfully want to build it, but like if I gotta do it, I gotta do it, you know what I mean? Boom Boom Pow music video on my outdated Cricket phone back in middle school. Exactly. Yeah, and even after Fergie's album, I still listen to Black Eyed Peas. The END and also The Beginning. Those were really good albums too. I am gonna build this shit right here. And not only am I gonna build this shit right here, I'm gonna put a set of stairs in front of it too. So that whoever ends up living in this house will actually be able to walk up to it. Even though we're probably gonna get rid of it. I actually don't mind this being here. I'm not even gonna lie. I won't even hold you. And not me needing more glass. Okay, girl. Okay, I'll be back. Buying the music video, what a time. Yes! I used to buy all my music before I there was a time period where I just was not listening to music unless I purchased the album. And so like I was very like an avid, like I would go to like Target with my mom and like, you know, because I was a kid. And I'll go to Target with my mom and I'd be like, hey, can you buy me this album? And I would be like, I don't know, Lady Gaga or Born This Way. I purchased Born This Way, or I'd be on Apple. I would be on like the Apple desktop app. Scrolling up and down and buying new music. Adam Lambert, Lady Gaga, a little bit of Kesha, you know what I mean? Like other artists. And so my music taste was limited compared to what I think other people were experiencing, because other people were still downloading music. And I was downloading music from like, there was one app that we used, LimeWire originally, but then that turned into something else. It was called like Rocketware or something. And so I was using that as well. Why did I come over here? Oh, I need the glass. Hey girl, what's up?
You're the best, Ditto. I got you something to say. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. A leopard berry. Thank you. The blandest berry out here. There's literally a leopard berry in every spot that you could go to. You turn your head one direction, there's a leopard berry. You turn your head the other direction, you see another leopard berry tree. And you talking about, I got you the best leopard berry in the world, bitch. Bye. Anyway, yeah. So I love to buy music on Apple. That was my thing. Like I really like to buy music on Apple, and so I would buy all kinds of albums. And some of those artists don't even make music anymore, and I own the digital, you know, the digital rights to listen to their music or own that music on my thing. I don't even have Apple. I still have an iPhone. I don't, but like I don't even have Apple downloaded on my computer. I'm sure I still have like I'm sure I still have like the ability to go and have some of that music on here, but girl, some of that shit's lost to time. You're gonna come with me. I know it's only gonna take you 5 minutes to build that house. Come on, girl. An Apple Music lover. I used to have Apple Music because Apple Music made sense for me. But then eventually I switched over to Spotify, and I just never switched back. Okay, I need Corviknight. I need Grimer, and I need an electric Pokemon. Where's Wattrel when you need her? These two big spooky ass bitches, I'm scared for my life. Big spooky ass bitches. And then Grimer lives in this cave down here that I built for her. Hello? She's not here right now. I don't know where she went. Grimer? Here's Grimer. Come on, Tinky Tinky. Your champions team? Oh, period. I have MP4s of music I like. Yes. I was not really an MP4 person, but I did actively have like strong like not strong, nothing was stronger. It was like a $20, $30 MP3 player. I had a really like, there was like a list of MP3 players I had from the age of like probably like 8 or 9. Because like when I was a kid, I had CD players, girl. I used to own CDs. I bought CDs all the way up until high school. The only reason I stopped buying CDs is simply because I could not afford to buy CDs anymore. It wasn't because I didn't want to. I don't even know what the last CD that I bought was, but like I think honestly it might have been Joanne. Anyway, next question. Wattrel? Did you see how Wattrel was tippy tapping on the fucking floor, bitch? Look at her little feet. Look at her feet. You can't tell me nothing. Where is my? Aww. She's just tippy tapping. Let's see if she can make the flight across. Looks like she's doing it. A bird of her size should be able to fly that, so to be able to fly that distance with ease. However, with strong winds that would be associated with being this high up in the sky, it would probably be difficult for her. Although I don't exactly know, Wattrel and Kilowattrel are based off of petrels. I don't know their exact like flying capabilities. So when I said I wanted to build homes for Pokemon, what I actually want to do is I want to formally like look at all of these buildings and determine which ones I want to break down by Mariah Carey versus the ones that I actually want to keep.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Milotic. Immediately, okay, hold on. Break down. Steady breaking me on break down. Break down. You called yesterday to basically say, I'm trying to remember the lyrics, that you care for me, but that you're just not in love. Immediately, apparently they face the wind and make themselves like kites. Okay, so that was like not really an accurate depiction of what a petrel actually does. Immediately, but that's because they're seabirds, so like, you know, they might actually be able to stand the winds more than other flying birds. Immediately, I pretended to be feeling similarly. I'm due to believe I was. Let me lock in just for 1 second. Immediately, I pretended to be feeling similarly and led you to believe I was okay to just walk away from us. One thing that's unyielding and sacred to me. But in reality, I am slowly losing my mind. Underneath the guise of smile, gradually I'm dying inside. Friends ask me how I feel, and I lie consistently, cause I don't want to reveal the fact that I'm suffering. So I wear my disguise, and then I break down and cry. So what do when somebody you're so devoted to suddenly just stops loving you, and it seems they haven't got a clue of the pain that rejection is putting you through? Do you cling to your pride and say I will survive? Do you lash out and say, how dare you leave this way? Anyway. There was the rusty vocals of me today. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it was rusty. Don't even try to compliment me. Like, it was fine. No, it was a little bit rusty. Like, But honestly, if you heard Mariah Carey sing that song, it would be a little bit rusty. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like,
What about you being built like a bus
hello?
driver?
What about you being built like the bus?
For me, just being sitting in front of my desk, having drank a Dunkin' Donuts refresher, like, you know what I mean? Like, not having warmed up in probably days and days, or been vocally warm rather, because I haven't actually actively warmed up in probably weeks. But like, not even being somewhat vocally warm. I kind of want to deconstruct some of these buildings, but do I want to deconstruct the buildings, or do I just want to make like little houses for the Pokemon on the buildings as they are? You know what I mean? Because like, I think it would be cutesy to have some of the Pokemon just living on these buildings, but can they even really get up and out of these areas if they wanted to? I would say the answer to that is no. So maybe I should just build like some stairs and stuff. But then on the other hand, it's like, this is like a little like square of like probably 24 blocks. Like, is there a Pokemon that's going to want to live on this area? You know what I mean? Like, and like, there are bird Pokemon, and the bird Pokemon need somewhere to live too. But what bird Pokemon am I actually gonna have live here? Girl, Office Siren Gardevoir would want to live there. Hi, Druids. I'm sure. Gardevoir, she does live out here. She actually lives in my little house over there. In my little makeshift house that I built out of a bunch of random blocks I had on my person at the time when I first came out here. Break down. Steady breaking me on breakdown. And you know what? I could break down this. Speaking of breakdown, I could break down these blocks over here, and I could put that big old bitch in this cave. I don't even know if it wants to be in the dark though, but we'll check. Pokédex. It wants a humid environment. Lots of fire, spooky stuff, rides. What do you mean rides? Strange stuff, group activities, spicy flavors. Strange stuff. I don't know what group activities means either. Like, Pokemon, you want a Game Boy or something, girl? Let's see. The other song that I really like out of, I mean, I like all of the Butterfly album, and honestly, get me on a random day, and I'm either going to be listening to the entire album nonstop, or I'm going to be telling you a different song. But my favorite song off the Butterfly album by Mariah Carey, which I would say is arguably probably in my top 3 of Mariah Carey albums, period, is probably My All. I really do like My All. I really do like Butterfly because she really ate with that, especially during the bridge. And I think I've showcased that on stream before, how she like did like a really crazy run, aka a melisma. It's like actually musically speaking, it's a melisma, but people call it runs because it is intended to sound like it's improvisational within the recording that she made, right? And she snapped. Like, she really went crazy on that bridge. She really, truly, like... Anyway. Like the part where she says, but I could stand to say goodbye, for you always be mine, until you learn the way it feels to fly, or whatever the fuck she does, and then like, and it ends with the high fly. I can't even, like, I can hear it in my head, but I can't actually vocally replicate it unless I listen to it about 6 times, and so I'm not going to continue. But she does, okay, so like, it's the choir is climaxing during the bridge of that song, where she says, "But I could stand to say goodbye, for you'll always be mine until you learn the way it feels to fly." And the core, and like she's singing that, her vocals are stacking, and then there's also like a choir who is starting the next chorus, and she's still riffing off of the bridge to that song. And then she goes from like doing a bunch of like like she's doing jumps, like she's doing the run, and then she ends the run, and then the next thing you hear from her vocal line is her whistle note. But you have to listen to it so bad, you have to listen to it so closely. I mean, and that's okay. You don't have to love Mariah Carey, but I mean, I'm LGBTQ and also biracial, and biracial, I mean I'm black, and so I have to listen to Mariah Carey, like, you know what I mean? Like that it is what it is. Like that's just like a canon event, like that I'm gonna listen to Mariah Carey. And like, so she goes from the run into the whistle note, but it's so faint, and you have to listen so closely because the choir is so loud, because they have it mixed to a point that it's like almost kind of like, it sounds like she's singing it live, even though I don't know if she was singing it live or not, but she snapped. And like, I don't know if she was ever able to even do that specific part of that song live ever, because it sounds very difficult, and the jumps that she would have to do and the breaths that she would have to take in order to make that shit happen would have her looking crazy, and she doesn't like to look crazy. But anyway, what are we talking about? What are your favorite albums of hers? I've been meaning to give her a proper listen. So I've previously said, somebody else asked me about listening to her. Mind you, it's never too late to get into Mariah Carey. I would say it would be great to get into Mariah Carey while she's alive. Hello? Not that she's old enough to be dead right now, but you know what I'm saying. Like, she's getting up there in age. Like, shout out to the Gen Xers. No shade. I think I'm apprehensive about breaking down these buildings because I don't want to regret it. You know what I mean? Like, I know, but I don't want to leave it the way it is. I would rather build these buildings up or put Pokemon in them. And like some of these areas, like I would never want a Pokemon to live out here. Okay. Butterfly is a great album by Mariah Carey. Rainbow is a great album by Mariah Carey. And they both of those albums encompass both her older repertoire, her older catalog, and also her more modern catalog. But if you really want to get into Mariah Carey in the current era of Mariah Carey, and you want something that's easy listening, I would say Caution. If you want something that's a little bit more complicated to listen to, I would say Me, I Am Mariah Carey, The Elusive Chanteuse, or you could listen to Emancipation of Mimi. Her most popular album throughout her entire career is Emancipation of Mimi. Her best album from her early career, as far as the songwriting and as far as the composition of it, would probably be either Butterfly, or it would be the one that's black and white. What is that one called? Emancipation is really good. Me, I Am Mariah is my favorite one that's of the modern era, actually. That's like my favorite one, but it's over 10 years old now. Like, but at the time it was really, for what it was in the 2010s, because I would say that album is of its time, that one was really good to me. Especially because it had like house tracks on it, and I think when Mariah Carey honors her influence on dance music, not pop music, but dance music, that's when I know we're in a good era. You know what I mean? Like Meteorite is definitely one of my favorite Mariah Carey pop songs because it's a dance track. I'm gonna say, like, I know for a fact that I would not want a Pokemon to live on this wood ass floor. You know what I mean? And so why am I even like holding myself to that? And I do want to refurbish a lot of the areas, and I'm always saying I want to refurbish a lot of the areas. I don't want my Pokemon to live in ruins like this. Like, to me, okay. I think it's the thing of, like, some of the Pokemon are animals and some of them aren't. You know what I mean? And some of them will live in an animalistic way and some of them won't. And I'm so freaked out about, like, having them live like people when I don't want them to live like people. But a lot of this area, I think it also depends on who's going to be living here, on whether or not I want to like save what's going on in these buildings. But like some of the shit, like there is no Pokemon that I want to live in an office space. You know what I mean? Like some of this can go. Yeah, GTFO is a really good song from her. Infinity is another really good song that I really think is underrated from her more recent eras. Like in the past like 10 to 15 years. Another song that I really like from her more recent eras. I really like Meteorite. I said that one. Faded and Thirsty off of Me I Am Mariah. Like those songs, like those are both trap songs. Like they're trap beats, trap pop, whatever you want to call it. And so she kind of went crazy on those songs. I think both of those songs are specifically about her relationship with Nick Cannon. But anyway, but yeah, I would definitely say, like, if you really want to get into like the entire vibe, like I would say Emancipation of Mimi would be a good place to start, especially because a lot of the songs are super popular and that's her most popular album. Like that would be a good place to like get into it, you know? I know I said a lot of things, but honestly, like, it depends on what you like. There's a ton of really cool Pokopia builds I've seen on social media, but the human houses just don't fit the vibe for a lot of the Pokemon. I agree. Exactly. And like, I like the vibe of a human house, and like, that's why like I was showcasing, that's why like a lot of my builds recently have been like, so I'm carrying too much stuff, girl. That's why a lot of my builds have been so like, oriented towards like natural stuff, like natural vibes. Bitch. The way I'm just gonna start another storage and crafting area over here and move on with my life. Like, who has time? Hopefully I answered your question though, Fairy. I'm sorry I went on like a long ass rant. I don't like, unless I have like organized thoughts on something. Sometimes it's hard for me to answer questions like that on the spot. And my thoughts about Mariah Carey are not particularly organized, I will say. I don't even care what's in my bag. I'm just putting everything in here. I don't care. I just don't care. When my stuff gets too full, like I can craft all this stuff. Like it's fine. It's fine. And then I'll come back over here. I would like to consolidate all of my like storage at some point. Like that would be great for me. But am I gonna do that now? No. Do I care? Not really. Am I gonna put all my my building kits in here? Yup. Am I gonna cry about it? Nope. Do I feel better about myself after the fact? Absolutely. Bye. Period. Thank you, gay. Not thank you, gay. Thank you, fairy. Bye. Why'd I say gay? All right, show me to me, Twink Master. I will say though, none of Mariah Carey's albums. I first of all have never listened to Charm Bracelet, and I have never listened to Glitter all the way through. Glitter is no longer on streaming though, so if you want to listen to Glitter, you're gonna either have to purchase it or bootleg it. And I have never listened to Charm Bracelet all the way through. I do know some of the songs on there, but I just didn't listen to that album. I do really like E equals MC squared as well, but wowee, amazing. Thanks, bud. Hearing you say that makes me glad I spent time traveling to get my head sorted out. But this isn't the last of what I got. I'm gonna keep making stuff that'll shock and awe. Whoops, almost forgot to give you these. What is this? Girl, I don't know. The way I just put down my other house kits. LOL, gay works just fine for me, period. Yes, I do. I call her Twink Master. I think it's funny. Maybe I'll work on some of these roads since I'm, you know, I can't believe I got on this stream and started just bitching. Hello? Let's work on the roads. Oh, we'll start there because I don't like. If I really was like that super duper ultra concerned about everything that was going on in this game, like I feel like I could always just restart it. If it's that deep where I'm gonna regret everything that I'm doing, I could just restart it. This game is not that hard. Hello? Let me get on my asphalt out, whatever this is, asphalt road. And do I have any of those fences on me either? I don't think I have those fences on me. Do I have the ability to craft those fences right now? Yeah, and I think that's my thing. I don't like, and if I do have a Pokemon living in a house, I want the house to be, I muted on accident. Oh, you deleting messages always sends the fuck out of me. What was I saying? Hello? Next question. I know I have that, like, okay, I do have the fence. I don't have any iron ingots on me. You know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking about a chef salad. Okay, y'all did too much when y'all were building some of this town, because why is there, like, asphalt here but not asphalt next to it? I don't know if I have any dirt on me. And why is this open? Hello? I know I didn't break the 3 pieces of dirt. Yeah, I only broke 1 piece of dirt. What is this? Ugh. A chicken salad. Like a chef salad, like with a little bit of ranch. Maybe a little bit of ham. From 81st Deli, superior. Honestly, I would eat a fucking chicken salad right now, like a salad with chicken, not like a chicken salad. Because to me, when I think of chicken salad, I am not thinking of a salad with chicken. And what that lady was eating in that video was a salad with chicken. Thank you. And that's her ministry, and that's okay. That doesn't have to be what I'm doing, though. And then this is just here. This is just mess. Honestly, and I was saying how I really wanted to just start, I wanted to start like refurbishing this area, but like I think I lack the confidence to actually just make a decision. And I think that's really, it's really been holding me back. What's holding you back? Let's see if I have any iron or also some dirt in my other little storage area over here. Sprigatito is sitting in the window. That is so cute. Who put you up there? Lock in, bitch. Hello? Oh my god. And that's gonna be the thumbnail, mind you. Mind you. Mind you. Hello? A model. An icon.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Because it's iconic,
Exactly.
and I love to do iconic shit.
Now let's see if I have that stuff for the fences over here. I do have some stuff for the fences. Like, she was locked in. Can I talk? Can I help you? Okay, go away then. Is that dirt? Is that seashell soil? I want the white dirt. The white soil. It's not soil, by the way. You know what the difference is between soil and dirt? For those of you who don't know, the difference between soil and dirt is that dirt is the like, you know, like the collection. It's a mixture of things, but like it is the collection of decaying materials and also mineral deposits in the ground. Essentially, this is obviously my abridged definition, but it's like a collection of different materials that you find in nature. Like dirt is in nature. It is the collection of decaying materials, mineral deposits in the ground, etc. Clay, you know, is dirt. Sand is dirt, and that's like there's a lot of natural things in there. Some of those items in most dirt are decaying, and a lot of times plants grow out of them. It's the medium in which plants grow out of very often in nature. Soil is pre-prepared dirt, meaning that it was intended to be used in gardening circumstances and other scenarios similar to what you would see a plant growing in nature or landscaping in nature. But it is soil specifically is man-made, or it's man-collected, or rather, it is generated by people and machines. So like soil is, you know, it's like a lot of times it's a mixture of things, but like a very popular soil medium is like it's called coco coir. Coco coir, COIR. So it's like it's just coconut fibers basically, and it's shredded up. That's a very popular potting medium that is used in a soil mixture, right? Among other things, there's a lot of stuff that goes into soils. Soils in general, the production of soils can be very bad for the environment, especially when you're putting them, and if you're living closer to nature, due to runoff. Like a lot of times there are a lot of chemicals that go into soil, or like even additives that could like benefit the growth of your plants if you're like using them in the gardening setting, or if you're using them in a potting soil and stuff like that. But when it rains, especially if you're living closer to things like lakes, or if you're living closer to things like forests or other more natural environments that are not specifically human-centered areas, that runoff goes back into nature, and it ultimately affects the other wildlife there, either putting toxins into the environments of other organisms, or also simply impacting the plant life specifically, because that's a lot of times where the runoff goes to before it goes anywhere else and affects the ecosystems. But soil is pre-prepared. It is man-made. So like it's saying soil, and in some cases that is soil, but some of this is just dirt. Like this block right here, this is supposed to be dirt, but they're calling it pure white soil. And that's not necessarily wrong when we're talking about areas that were like predetermined, but overall all of that should be considered dirt, because like we're not adding it to anything. We're just picking it up from somewhere. And also, it's been hundreds of years since anybody used this, so at this point, it is dirt. And that's your pretty pink encyclopedia lesson, I guess. I don't have any of it, and I don't have any of what I'm looking for. I'm about to go crazy. Vulpix looks very orange in this lighting. I'm looking for like the pure white soil, pure white dirt, whatever you call it. Also, I need some iron ingots. Do I have iron ingots? I'm sure I do, because I was using them. And the reason I know the general differences between dirt and soil is because at one point I just looked it up, I think, like, because somebody was like, those words are not interchangeable. People use them interchangeably, but those words are not interchangeable beyond the colloquial level. But since this is supposed to be a cozy game for bad bitches, like, who cares, right? I cares, mind you. This is a different thing, mosaic tiling and square tiling. Oh, I had no clue. You know somebody lost their life. Pure white soil, thank you. Sky high grass. You know somebody lost their life. I had no idea. Skyland sand. I don't need Skyland sand, but I'll take it with me. Skyland cliff rock. Cliff rock. Okay. We're over here shooting the shit. Square tiling is what the beach is, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. I didn't know there was a difference this whole time, because like at first glance you don't notice. Like now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense, but at first glance you don't notice. Also, I do want to remind you, the spring cleaning shiny giveaway is still going on. Go check the channel in the Discord server. It's the top channel in the Discord server. Underneath the rules, it says spring cleaning giveaway. In there, you will have access to the spreadsheet catalog where you can see all of the Pokemon and what is available to give away. I'm giving away only shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or in Pokemon Legends ZA. Everything must go. Please take these Pokemon from me. Don't feel bad about being greedy, but just don't be excessively greedy in a way that's going to impact other people in the community. But also, don't feel bad about asking for exactly what you want. Also, I could not be playing this game in front of you without people gifting to me in places like Throne and or my PayPal donation link. So if you would like to send me a lovely little pretty pink gift on Throne or on PayPal, those links are also in my About Me. I don't have storage in Pinkerton right now. Milo took you play too much. Hello? Shout out to my mods. Thank you for being mods. I appreciate you. I know you were resetting. Yeah, that's why I have all those spinner racks too. I was resetting for a Dratini for the longest time, and that's why I have all those spinner racks. And then I was also resetting for, I was doing that like Wild Zone 3 those Wild Zone 3 resets where you just put a rubber band and set it and forget it for a long time for a variety of Pokemon. I still want a shiny Pikachu, but I don't think that's the most efficient way to go about it at this point. Like, but I also, like, for the Dratini, I was resetting for the Dratini and I was doing it on stream, partially because I needed something to do on stream, and that was fine, but also because I wanted to, I just didn't want to use all my berries and donuts for, like, random Pokemon like that, and I felt validated in not doing that because I did eventually get it, but I had to get it through using the berries and the donuts, so... Hello? What the hell? Have y'all seen those clips of Ariana Grande in that new Fockers movie? Also, I'm fully putting dirt down there. I think they released their first commercial trailer. I don't know what I want this to look like, because why is it like this? Like, why are you like this? And so I think that's the first thing that I'm gonna do for this area, and I'm not going to hold you all hostage while I do all of it, but I think the first thing that I'm gonna do for this area for sure, or like the main thing that I'm gonna do for this area as I'm trying to revamp it, is I'm going to start redoing the roads. That makes me feel good to do it, so I might as well just do it, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't have any TP. I thought I didn't have any blocks. And then eventually, once I get all these roads situated, because there are no cars, just Pokemon, right? There's no need for me to have like a bunch of like specifically like road things on the road. I'm gonna have to put stairs on here so these bitches can go up and down. Is there a way for you to put Pokemon on those little, what are they called? On those like mine carts, whatever they're called? Y'all, I need a new planner. It's April, but I'm gonna need a new planner by July. I was gonna put one on my throne. I just forgot. Like, can they go to them? Yeah, if they follow you, I see. But can they get on them by themselves? Because I saw a TikTok. Let me tell you. And girl, like this, there's no way that any Pokemon could walk up here. This is messy. We're talking about clean lines. How's the Pokemon gonna get on here? Let's be honest. Let's be real. Shout out to Dula Peep. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this area. Like, I guess I could just make a staircase. That's what, how many blocks to get to the top? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need 4, so that means it's 4 tiers, right? Which is fine. Like, I could just build like, a small staircase up here with the asphalt, right? So I just need to do this. Not the cracks and the crevices. You know what? Country girls make do. Not that I was expecting anybody to ever, I'm not expecting anybody to ever gift anywhere. By the way, I'm just being fully honest, fully transparent. I'm not expecting anybody to gift anywhere ever, but sometimes it does benefit me when y'all do that, and sometimes it makes things around here happen a little faster than what would happen if I was doing everything all the way by myself, and that is okay. And that is why we appreciate gifters around here. Hello? And see, that looks okay, I guess. It looks okay. And then, like, just like, if I was gonna put a door for this building right here, I would literally just put it, like, right here. Actually, I probably have a door on me. And do, but only one. Yes, I only have one door on me. And if I put another door right here, it would be right there. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Merry Christmas. Where is this music coming? I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. That Silphco music was killing me. Also, what are you doing with the speaker over here, girl? Please. Wait, there are no other environments. I am still working on putting more environments out here. I forgot about the Country Girls Make Do song. Well, I'm not talking about the song. Apparently there's a song. I didn't know there was a song. I heard about the song yesterday. I didn't know about the song. I'm talking about the meme that happened before the song. But anyway. I heard the song was AI too. I've never heard the song before. I do have one of these guitars. I think I'm keeping it right now. Let me do my recollection. I have one of these guitars. It is not the amped one, it's the blue one. And I'm holding it right now in an area. It's in a house. Or it's near somebody else's living space. Because I didn't know what to do with it. Yes, there was like somebody had did like an illustration, and it was basically like basically it was actually a really dirty joke, but apparently the girl was using corn. She was using corn in an inappropriate way to use corn that most people wouldn't think to use corn. and and it was like an illustration that somebody did where she's walking away and the corn is like used and dripping, and it's the caption, and it's like it's the word, and it's a the caption of the picture, it's written on the illustration, country girls make do. And it, like, I don't know, when I first saw it, it was on Tumblr years and years and years ago. I'm trying to figure out where I put what I did with that freaking guitar, girl. I know it's not out here. Yeah, I didn't know the song. I didn't know there was a song. The song is based off of that, though. Because I mean, the girl, and in the illustration, the girl is barefoot and she's walking on a dirt road. I don't know what the hell I did with that. I guess we're gonna go look for that guitar. I don't think I would have left it anywhere in the Withered Wasteland. It has to be somewhere else. Let's check Bleak Beach. Ooh. Me trying to figure out where the fuck I put that actual thing. It's got to be in somebody's area, somebody's house, somebody's space. But whose house? I don't think I put it inside of a house. Now I'm shook. I'm confused. What did I do with that? I didn't put it out here because I would have remembered if I put it in one of those spots. I'm buying it for Pommy. This bitch over here next to the thing, that's Pommy. She wants this little thing. I'm gonna give it to her here. Not 100, hello? I'm taking all that back. I forgot I got this bath time set for Miss Girl. I don't have a lot to actually give to you right now. Here, and you have some extra because you like glass for some reason. What did I do with that freaking guitar? That's gonna bother me. Let me go put this inside of Pommy and Pomo's house. Hello? I'm in the middle of something, Kyogre, like... And here comes Kyogre, doing too much. Here he is. You think all the Pokemon like getting rained on. I hate your disturbances. Like, I was literally minding my own business. Okay, I guess we can try the ridges. It might be in the ridges in one of the houses. I'm not sure. And I'm gonna, like, go crazy thinking about this. I mean, he's not in my house. That's Pommy and Pomo's house. That has nothing to do with me. I don't live over there. I live on the other side of town on Bleak Beach, but whatever. Like, if you want to come bother these girls, like, you can bother the girls, but, like, If you're gonna stay outside of the little shop area, the least you could do is buy something. Where the hell did I put that guitar? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Everything is so organized around here too. Like, if I put it down, I put it down somewhere with a purpose. I didn't put it over here. You know, I changed this whole roof. I changed this whole roof to black. I missed the blue roof on this area. I felt like the blue roof gave it a little bit more personality. It's not over here. I wouldn't have put it inside of Clefairy's house. It's not inside my house. I wouldn't have put it in Audino's house. I could have put it over here, but very clearly I did not put it over here. But I am going to take these items with me. Originally, I put these items out specifically for Clefairy and for, not Clefairy, for Jigglypuff and Igglybuff, but... Anyway. Y'all are not missing it. No guitar in here. I know there's not a guitar in here because there's no reason why I would put one in here. Or in Lucario's area, which is on the other side of the building. I can't see myself putting it in Arcanine's house. There's a lot of stuff in here. Hey, hello, Growlithe. Thank you for the bricks, Growlithe. I appreciate you. I know I didn't put it... Oh, and she locked me in. I know I didn't put it in Magmar's house either. Hi, Magmortar. Oh, thank you for the bricks, Magmortar. Everybody who lives in here is a lot of them who live in here have like abilities that really benefit from me having this little community box. Did I put it in Rotom's area? That would make a little bit of sense. Not too much, but somewhat. You know what it probably is? It's probably in Pretty Pinkerton. What are y'all eating for dinner tonight? Since it's the evening now. It's like 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Who's getting lit? What are y'all eating for dinner? What's tea? Vodka pizza for me tonight. Oh, period. Something tells me it's outside of one of these areas. One of these buildings. Something. Y'all see a blue guitar? Is that the... I know I put it somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. Where is it? I'm on the IPA and Penn State pretzels. It's nearly midnight here. Oh, period. I have no idea, but I want to watch the silly finale of Drag Race tonight so I can move on. I also would like to move on. I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not, but I would like to move on either way. I don't see it. I don't know where I would have put it. Well, let's see what they're selling in here tonight. You got some good stuff. I will be back in here because I am going to be playing this game more. I'm going to play this game for a little while. Once I hit my break, and once I hit a time to take a break or to stop, I'll stop. I'll post the VOD. It'll be cute. And then we'll come back and y'all will see more progress. If you're watching the VODs, I have done some streams on Twitch that I'm not going to be posting as VODs just because not everything that I post on Twitch is worthy of being posted on the YouTube. But hello to the people who are watching the YouTube. I see you. I love you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I know there's only a few of you, but you're icons. And if you don't follow me on YouTube, you need to follow me on YouTube. It's in my socials links. Thank you, Milotic. Let's go find that freaking guitar. I don't think it's out here. I really, truly don't. And I don't know where it would be if I did leave it in the beach somewhere. A shiny Crobat in Legends Arceus? Oh, that's T. I have a shiny Crobat and a BDSP, and her name is Kiwi. I got her as a Golbat. Her name is Kiwi, and I love her down. So if I was going to give you a suggestion, it would be something fruit-related, like lychee. I wouldn't have just randomly placed that guitar somewhere around a Pokemon that wouldn't want it or wouldn't benefit from being around it, though. What Pokemon would benefit from being around that guitar or would want that guitar near them? I think it might be it might be by the Porygons and I just missed it, or I didn't look over there. I don't think I gave it to Rotom specifically. I could have given it to Toxel, but I doubt it. High key. But I did place it somewhere for safekeeping, and now I'm losing my mind about it. Because I want a Toxicity. It's gotta be in the Skylands. Maybe I did leave it out there and I just didn't see it. Note taken. Slaybat. Oh. It's not in this house. This is where Gardevoir lives too. She sleeps on this bed. She's so dainty. Anyway. Bitch. Bitch. I found it. I don't know any other good names that you could do. You could think of for a bat though, specifically. You can name it Rihanna. Fenty Beauty. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't have the microphone on me. Oh, this is not wide enough. I did previously speak about my plans for this particular area, but I have to be careful about expanding this because I know that there's water nearby. Mind you, didn't I literally just say that? I literally said I have to be careful about expanding this because I know there's water nearby, and then I break into the ocean. Okay. There we go. Oh, are you scared of Rihanna or something? What's tea? What did I miss? Honestly, let me just go into the computer. Take me into mouse mode. Let's knock some of this down really fast. I've been eating hamburgers all stream. I've been eating hamburgers. I might as well use some of that rock smash ability while I have it. Basically, long story short, I said that I wanted to make this area into a nightlife area. You know who benefits from being in close proximity to nightlife? None other than Toxicity. Toxel already lives in the area, and I'm not moving Toxel out of their house. At least not right now. So... let's get into it. Like, let's put a little bit of electricity in the ground here. Hello? Here's fine. Does that literally connect both? And it did exactly what I needed it to do. I need a microphone. I was like, hello? Okay. And then I am going to, while I'm here, I am going to also connect this to probably the other side of this area. So that way it's already like going to be electronically connected. Hello? So let's just do it like right here, I guess. That should connect over here either way. That's if you want that. No, I just lived because her name is wild to use for acrobat. Hello, Dubai. The other day I had damsel name a, I don't know if you know damsel. I'm sure you know damsel. Hey. I had damsel name her, Tinkatan, Bellathorn. That was my idea. Shout out to Bellathorn. Okay, I just need one more thing, and that is a microphone. Do I have a... I don't think that I have a recipe for a microphone right now. I don't. Not that I can see, anyway. Excuse me, hello? What do you want? Like, there's always somebody up my ass somewhere trying to do something, trying to talk about something. Like, what do you want? I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay, do I have another microphone on deck here? I don't even know where I'm keeping the other microphone at. Oh. I don't know who has access to the microphone or what. I think I actually just took it. I didn't actually put it anywhere. Not Big Natural. Now, who would I have given the microphone to? Now I have to find the microphone. I bet you. Let's check here first. I will be updating on my Blue Sky if I do end up getting toxicity. I actually really like those Pokemon. I think they're fun. There is no microphone out here, but there's a bunch of thirsty bitches. Get off my back. A bunch of thirsty bitches. Like I can't have nothing. Bitches trying to sell something to you every time you come out here. Oh my God. I know y'all are craving for a better economy, but why does it have to be me? Why do I have to be the one to fix it? Damsel Diva Fly. Period. So I found the guitar and it was literally right here. Now, what environments require a microphone? Let's start there. This environment requires a microphone. Chirping recital. Haunch Crow. Rocky Ridges. I can handle this. The way I'm not even gonna go get another one of those. I'm just going to make another one. Like, because I need a few of those, so I might as well just go and like take a picture and print some out. Maybe 3 or 4. Honchcrow lives over here. I spawned Honchcrow the other day. He is an icon. He is a diva. Let's get a picture of his microphone. Now let's go print that hoe out. Oh, Clefable got to work. Get into it. We needed another girl who sold some shit around here. Get into it, Clefable. Proud of you. What am I missing here? I need 10 Pokemetal too, and I only have 8? I see. I'm not gonna buy this Pokemetal right now. I know I have some somewhere. Let me go find my Pokemetal. Because I cleared my inventory. Let's go see where I have some of my Pokemetal lying around, though. There's some rare Pokemetal, but that's not what I need. I'm building a civilization. I'm doing it with tape and glue and multiple disorganized chests and boxes around the entire Kanto region, mind you. I really want to play Overwatch. The one time I say Overwatch and Milotic doesn't say anything. Oh my god. Your pizza came. Oh, period. I forgot what I was looking for. Pokemetal. What did you say? What happened? I said something about Overwatch. Oh, I said I want to play Overwatch. I need like a baddie Overwatch. I need a baddie who plays Overwatch at the level that I play Overwatch to play Overwatch with me. Like I was literally complaining to Rai, and what level is that? Let me stop. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I was literally complaining to Rai about how I wanted a duo. Like I see all these TikToks about how people all have duos. I want a duo. I would be your duo. You can't be my duo. We don't play at the same level. Raboot, anything for you, Raboot. If I wasn't leaving, I would come back and talk to you. I love Raboot. I actually really like the Score Bunny line, not too much. Okay. And VC later. I'm gonna pick your brain about that. About what? The duo? Who said I was gonna be in VC later? Just DM me. When was the last time you had cookie butter? I feel like the last time I had cookie butter, it was actually from Trader Joe's. It's been a long time. I want some real bad. That sounds so good. Just a little bit of cookie butter. I don't think I'm gonna randomly have Pokemetal in any of these. It's all glass. Yeah, it's glass. It's glass. Ghastly, get to work. The girls are not working like they used to. Who's at the Pokemon Center? And that's what I was talking about. Some of these girls need to be moved and relocated. I never tried cookie butter. It's really good, but if you don't like Biscoff, like if you don't like the flavor of Biscoff, you're not gonna like the flavor of cookie butter. Okay, here, I'll buy some of this from you. Thank you, thank you. Everybody has such good stuff. I like Nutella. That's really good. Biscoff? I don't know. Are Biscoff considered digestives? As somebody who doesn't know, I want to know. Are Biscoff considered digestives? I guess not, in theory. Because they're like cookies. Rare Pokemetal, but not the other one. I need the regular schmegular Pokemetal. I also want that Cube Light recipe. Oh, I'm gonna get to work. Cookie Butter sounds like a cunty name to me. You should have named your Crobat Cookie Butter. Oh, Clefable, I am obsessed with you. Clefable, I am fully obsessed with you. Of course you can have my extra glass. Oh, she's a diva. I'm obsessed with her. We have to take a picture right now. I know you're busy at work, girl, but... Oh, she's busy. Like, she's not even gonna look over here. I didn't save them to here. She's busy on the job. She's trying to sell me something. I'm over here trying to take pics. Oh, yes. Absolutely. And you will be seeing me post this, too. Crobat doesn't serve enough for me to justify it. His face is a bit bricky to me, but I still love him. Right. Okay, what Pokemon would you name Cookie Butter? Off the top of your head. Chansey's just doing the Weight Watchers endorsement. I'm sorry. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my latest YouTube video. I should just put in commands for all of my socials, like a YouTube command, an Instagram command, etc. Also, I did post something on Instagram recently too, and you should go like that as well. Thank you. All right.
Slay! Slay!
A low-key rock stage. The hum of the bass guitar marks the start of a low-key musical performance. And I will be updating you when I finally get the Pokemon that I would like to be at this low-key rock stage. Until that happens, what I want to do with this area, and I said previously I'm going to make this into like a nightlife area. What if I made it into a rock garage? Anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I appreciate all of you for being here. This was a very fun and intimate vibe, and I really appreciated y'all for coming through. It was just a little bit of like a last grab at my ability to stream for this week, because I normally don't like to stream on the weekends. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I've only streamed 3 times this week, I think. Who knows? Either way, I will see y'all soon. We are not going to be raiding anyone. I will play a song for you on our way out. Let's play, I don't know. Don't forget to check out the spring cleaning shiny giveaway. Thank you. Bye.